Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, we are doing this Medusa inspired look. I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you guys want to see how I achieve that, keep on watching. Also, I would go a little bit smaller on these little triangles. Yeah, I didn't really like how those came out. And my headpiece is from the 99-cent store. So if you guys want to see how I did that, keep on watching. So to get started, I already did my full face and one eye, and we are going to be using the So Jaded palette for this look, and we're going in with this first shade right here. It's like a little cool tone brown, and we're going in with the blending brush, and we're going to start by patting that on and blending in as we go. This is going to work as our transition, and once we get to the outer corner, we also want to flick it out a bit to give us that cat eye look. So then we're going to move in with the next shade, and we're using this green right here on another blending brush, and we're just going to go ahead and pack that on and blend as we go. We're going to do the same thing and kind of build it up and also wing it out as we go in the outer corner. So then we really want to give ourselves that cat eye look, and I think it goes great with this like snake look that we're creating. So nextly, we are going to be using the green shimmery shade right here, and we're going to go in with a smaller pencil brush, and we're going to go ahead and pat that on our inner corner and our outer corner and blend in. And what we're trying to create here is sort of like a semi-halo look, but we're not really doing a halo. And we also want to do the same. I'm just going to be applying it above the green we applied before and blend it in. So then we're going to go ahead and use concealer and a little brush to go ahead and clean the center of our lid. I am not really shaping a halo look. I'm just doing this to have a base and for the color to actually stand out a little bit more. So I'm just going to pat this out and blend the edges. As you can see, I'm not really making like a cut crease. I'm just cleaning out my lid. Now moving on with this shade right here, we're gonna go ahead and pat it on with this little shadow brush, sorry. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pat it on our lid, and you can see just on the brush how intense it is. So by cleaning the lid and providing the base for your shadow, it makes it look more dramatic, and I live for that. So then after we have applied it on, you're going to see we have kind of harsh lines. So I'm going to go in with the pencil brush we used before with this green shimmery shade, and we're just going to blend those edges to avoid having harsh lines from the green gold shade we used. And we also want to do it on our crease, the blending, not just on the outer edges. And we're going to apply some of that same shadow, what's left over on the brush, on our bottom lash. We do not want it to be too dark, so that's why I'm not going in. And we also want to wink out in the corners just to line up with the shade we have on top of our lid. And we're going to go in with these two shades now for our inner corner. First the first one, and then the other creamy one, just to have, you know, a bright inner corner. And we're going to do that on our inner corner and our brow bone. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner. So I did my eyeliner out of camera, and I am not applying my eyelashes yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on my lips, and I'm doing with these two colors. Sadly, I did not get that on camera. And then I'm gonna apply this fishnet on both my face. Hello, don't I look funny? Okay, so we're going to go in with the green shimmery shade and the gold shimmery shade. We're going to start off with the green one first. And we're going to go ahead and use a contour brush for that. And we're just going to be building it up like we're doing like highlights and contour. So basically the green is our contour shade and the gold one is our highlight shade. And what I'm doing in my forehead, I'm kind of creating like a V shape type of thing on my forehead, sort of like a Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse type of thing. So just to create kind of like a snake face. So we're just gonna go ahead and pat that on. I think it works better if you pat it on than blending it, because if you blend it, it might move the fishnet and you won't have the actual lines. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other cheek, and now we're going to go in with the gold. So what we're doing with the gold is we're just going to apply that on the highlights of our face and on our forehead. We don't really want to overdo it because, you know, it's going to look funny if it's just all gold and all green peeking through. And also, I want to apologize for the light exposure that keeps on happening. I put one of my lights differently, and for some reason it just keeps on showing up like that, or maybe it's because of my movement as well, but I will work on it for next time. So like I had mentioned before, we're going to use this shade, the green gold shade, for our highlight. And right here I'm just mixing it in right there with the green. I'm not completely patting it, just so it can be blended. And I'm also going to do it on my lips to give it a little bit pop of color. And I am sorry again, I didn't get that on camera. So then I'm going to go ahead and roll the net down, and I'm going to apply some of the green and the gold. So again, starting off with the green and then with the gold. I feel like on the neck it works best if I just drag it in by patting, because of the net. It was sort of loose and wasn't as tight as my face, like you guys can see. So I'm also going to apply it on my jawline, sort of like a contour. And then we're also going to go ahead and move in now with the green gold shade, just to, you know, create that dimension. You guys can see me trying to really get that exposure fixed by tapping on my phone, but it's just not working. So next time I'm just going to put it higher. So now that I remove this, you're going to see the finished look. So let me remove that, and now we are going to move on with this Nazaroo face paint, and I'm going in with the black to do the little triangles like a snake. And if I were you, I would just do them small. I decided to do them big, and then I later on regretted it. And the reason I did not put my eyelashes before, as I mentioned, was because I did not want my eyelashes to get all flat with the net. So I already applied those off camera, just to let you know. And I'm gonna go ahead and finish doing my nostrils. One thing I decided to add on last minute was highlights. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that with my little highlight brush, the Joseph Color Sol Mate. And I'm also gonna apply my wig, my headpiece, my rings, my earrings, and I'll be right back. If you guys have reached the end, I want to give you guys a thank you, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe for upcoming Halloween looks for the rest of the month. And next month I will get back into track of my normal looks, so stay tuned. Oh, also don't forget to join the giveaway, and it will be closing October 31st, so join while you still can to win the Still Jaded palette.